Hi. Okay, so this is actually to my colleagues about the importance of gamification. Recently, we've been talking about how we can include art history where it's something that the kids don't necessarily feel intimidated and are overloaded with an abundance of information, but also to the point where it takes out so much time when we do all these lectures and the kids still aren't necessarily latching on to it. So I went through and I have this really great ed source. It's probably one of my favorites. It's called Incredible Art Department. And if you scroll down, these are all links to a variety of games that students can play. One of them I found, which is actually right at the top, is this really great detective game that students can play. It's very interactive. So if you click the button, it has a little bit of reading you got to do, and basically they're taking on the role of a detective to try to figure out this woman's painting she found in her grandpa's collection. Then they're given options. Most kids are going to go with the photo, and they're just going to kind of go through these different things. And then they get to look at these different types of art. And I've already clicked on Van Gogh and Gauguin, so let's go ahead and do Titian. And you can go ahead and now read a little bit about Titian, and you could do a compare and contrast, which is really the most important because I want my students to know how to analyze their work, but also recognize that the style they use is communicating a message, not just what the subject matter is. So, and that's why they need to study art history. Otherwise, they'd be in an art history class. So, based on this, and then they have to make a decision if this is indeed a Titian or if it's not. And so it is clearly not a Titian. And then they give this really great detail and this additional information that is very clear for our students. And they can go through these 6 different artists until they figure out that essentially it's a Mie, which I didn't have to go through, but our kiddos can go through that. So this is a really great way, I think, for next year to introduce some games. The other thing that I thought we could do is if we have in our rooms possibly like an actual big artwork, and maybe we make it like a quest, like once a month we have like a mystery artwork. And then I divided my kids into 3 tables because I have 3 big tables. And essentially, this is Socrative, and you can make different quizzes. You can get reports. Basically, the kiddos can get this on their phones. So it could be an exit ticket. It could be, just a way for them to learn some interesting facts. So these are just some of the tools that I found for gamification as a way to introduce art history into the classroom and to deepen that learning and that rigor that we are looking for in their art making. So my suggestion is to explore some of these really cool art sites. Some of them are specifically for like color testing or like how to draw, but there are some art history games out there which I think will be really beneficial for us for next year. So